Hello everybody, welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix of 2022. So much going on this weekend. As you can see, Valtteri Bottas has taken a stunning pole position in his Alfa Romeo. Now he took such a lot of criticism, didn't he, last year and the year before. People saying that he didn't deserve to be in that Mercedes, but this is an amazing performance. Now is he building Alfa up, or is he trying to apply for maybe that vacant Ferrari seat next year? Who knows? But that is a wonderful, stunning performance from Bottas, and everybody else in their normal order comes in behind him. Pierregasly in the AlphaTauri stands head and shoulders above anything else that team's done this year with an 8th on the grid. And I think we can explain why. Because there has been a lot of off-track drama in the last week or so. Williams have fired Nicholas Latifi, and then they decided to go for Yuki Tsunoda. They got Yuki Tsunoda away from his AlphaTauri contract, and Yuki, I don't think AlphaTauri hadn't had a happy season, so Yuki was happy to jump. And in his place, instead of getting a young driver, AlphaTauri, knowing they're having a troubled season, they brought in all of the experience of Nico Hülkenberg. It hasn't necessarily paid off for Nico this weekend, but it's certainly paid off for Pierregasly. Now, I must just say that I wasn't able to switch the drivers' helmets over. I tried, but for some reason, on some of the more modern mods, it just doesn't like it, and it won't recognise the file. So they've still got the old helmets, but they've definitely got the driver names, not just the driver names, but the stats changing over as well. So Bottas, then, he is on pole position. Can he possibly hold on and get a good solid points today? I don't think anybody's expecting him to win this race. But here comes Valtteri Bottas down into turn 1. And at the moment he's still holding on, but Max Verstappen will have a look, because surely it is Max Verstappen who's favourite to win this race. And Mercedes won the last 3 races, but they are absolutely nowhere at the moment. Maybe their former driver holding everything up will give them a chance to get back into it, but at the moment they don't look even to have the pace to challenge, do they? Verstappen having another look, and once again Bottas holds on. Bottas still leads. Hamilton has passed George Russell. Hamilton up into 6th. Pierregasly, he is still in 8th, but he is applying a bit of pressure to that Mercedes. This is great running from Gasly in the AlphaTauri, and he's going through on George Russell, who runs wide. So Pierregasly, he's probably thinking, if this is the only race of the season in which my car is competitive, then I want to make the most of it. And that is absolutely stunning pace from Gasly in the AlphaTauri right now. Verstappen coming up behind Bottas. He wants to close this in. He wants to get this victory. There's no reason why he shouldn't. Valtteri Bottas still standing there holding on. And Verstappen is... Oh no, he's got it totally wrong. Got too close to the back of Bottas. Verstappen laying off there with no front wing. George Russell has lost his front wing somewhere as well. And Lewis Hamilton has had a mechanical issue. So Mercedes might have won the last 3 races. They are not winning this one. And look at Gasly all over the back of those 2 Ferraris. Wow. What a race this is turning out to be. Pierregasly applying pressure to 2 Ferraris. He can end up on the podium. And it's Perez who takes up the pursuit of Bottas. But I think Valtteri's actually got a gap. He has. And all of a sudden, the win becomes a very real possibility for Alfa Romeo. Now Verstappen, he lost his front wing just after the pit entry. So Verstappen's got to do a whole lap. He'd probably be able to recover and get some points. But you can see Hülkenberg still with Tsunoda's helmet. Nico Hülkenberg, he's having a decent race so far in 12th. Yuki Tsunoda, his debut for Williams, running 15th, just behind his teammate. So, but lots of drivers have had issues. You can see a McLaren down there. Bottas approaching the end of lap 2, and Perez isn't really closing, is he? Valtteri Bottas has got an amazing opportunity here to get a victory. And I bet Alfa Romeo and Bottas did not expect to do this well before the season. Before the start of the season, but what a performance they are putting in out of nowhere, and they'll probably return to where they were. But this is absolutely stunning, and it means that Red Bull still haven't won a race since Monaco, unless Sergioperez can get through, and he has not won a race since Spain. So yeah, he is really going to be hoping for it. Max Verstappen dropping further back with his pit stop now. Shame he lost the whole lap. I think Verstappen could probably still have been in the points without that, but he's going to have a massive fight back to do now, and not much time to do it in. Leclerc trying to pass Carlos-Sainz, trying to get onto that podium. Gasly still in position behind them, waiting to see if the 2 Ferraris destroy each other. I think that's probably a wise choice. He doesn't want to throw away a great chance of points. There's Nico Hülkenberg now up into 8th place, I do believe. So really running strongly. Both AlphaTauris well up in the points now. And here comes Bottas, though, around the final corner. Well, this has been a bizarre result, hasn't it? But Valtteri Bottas won't care. He takes the victory. Perez closes in, but nowhere near enough. He'll close in on Max Verstappen in the championship despite that, though. Well, Valtteri Bottas, great performance, pole position and the victory. What a massive, massive result for Alfa Romeo. Sergio Perez, he finishes in 2nd place. And I think on a week when all of his big rivals, Verstappen and the team Mercedes, took care of themselves, Perez is going to be happy enough with that. But yeah, what a race. And you can see Bottas takes the victory then. Perez 2nd. Carlos Sainz finishes 3rd in the Ferrari. Charles Leclerc finishes 4th. Pierre-Gasly 5th place for AlphaTauri. What an improvement. What a result for them. I wonder if they can maintain that as we go forward. Mick Schumacher taking advantage of the attrition rate to get up to 6th, and he did a fantastic job. Guan Yu Zhou, he'll be a bit disappointed. He only qualified 12th, but with his teammate getting pole, that's disappointing. But then you at least hoped in the race that he should have stayed. You know, he should have finished 6th realistically. So he only dropped 1 place off, but yeah, not that happy for Zhou considering where his teammate finished. But encouragement for the Alfa Romeo team nonetheless. Nico Hülkenberg, what a way to re-enter Formula 1. Go from 18th, 17th on the grid to finish in 8th place and claim 4 points. That's a fantastic race. I'm sure they won't all be that straightforward for Nico this season, but really good performance from him today. Alex Albon, he finishes 9th in the Williams, so Williams brings home some points. And Yuki Tsunoda, on his debut for Williams, he finishes in 10th place. So, yeah, not bad for the guys who have just switched teams, and pretty bad for most of the rest of them behind them, I've got to be honest. But that is the way that Formula 1 runs, and sometimes that just is Formula 1. And the lower teams who have been able to get good handfuls of points today will be very, very grateful for the chaos of this race, because it has enabled them an opportunity. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship before we run out of time. Max Verstappen on 164. Sergio Perez now only 17 points behind him on 147. Leaving the Mercedes guys behind again. George Russell on 120. Hamilton on 103. Leclerc on 96. Sainz on 95. Alonso 78. Bottas now up onto 60. Norris 54. Ocon 39. Vettel 30. And then the rest. Constructors, Red Bull 311, Mercedes 223, Ferrari 191, Alpine 117. Don't know why I'm saying it in individual numbers, but there you go. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and take care.